When the free market clocks out early. Ancapistan's contradiction, competition for enforcers, stagnation for owners. Anarcho-capitalists love to invoke the free market as the final judge. May the best firm win. May the best enforcer win. Efficiency, competition, profit, all hail the market. Until it comes to ownership. Then, suddenly, efficiency is a sin. Profit is suspicious. And competition is heresy. Defense, a competitive arena. ANCAP theory claims that in a stateless society, property defense will be provided by private firms, rights enforcement agencies, competing to offer the most effective services. These agencies will survive based on performance. The market will weed out the weak. Enforcement becomes a Darwinian arms race, those who defend best, win clients. This is all fine, even admirable. It accepts the market's role in allocating resources to the most effective actor. If one firm fails to protect your land from invasion, tough luck, evolution has spoken. Ownership, a sacred relic. But now flip the page. Ask who should own the land. Suddenly, ANCAPs freeze. Ownership isn't up for competition, they say. It's determined by past acts, homesteading, first use, contract, etc. The result? Property can be mismanaged for generations, defended at a loss, underutilized, but it must still be protected, even by firms that don't profit from it. This creates a massive contradiction. Enforcement is decided by profitability. Ownership is protected regardless of profitability. It's like hiring the most efficient delivery company to run logistics, then handing the warehouse keys to the guy who stumbled into the building first. The worker's competent, the owner's clueless, and everyone pretends it's fair because he was here first. The profit filter that suddenly disappears. In every other area, ANCAPs claim profit is the signal of productivity. But when it comes to property allocation, they ignore the profit signal entirely. They assume the owner with the strongest moral claim, not the one with the highest expected return, deserves the asset. This breaks their entire system. Imagine a firm that could generate 10x more value from a plot of land than its current occupant. In Ancapistan, this firm still has to defer to whoever got there first. The defense market will bend over backwards to protect stagnation. Ancapism wants market logic to determine service, but not capital allocation. That's not capitalism. That's ideological cosplay. Hypotheticals that break the illusion. Let's play this out with two simple scenarios. Scenario 1, the inefficient owner chooses the enforcer. Suppose a landowner clings to moral ownership but can't afford to hire a top-tier defense firm. They underpay a budget REA that can't handle stronger attackers. The result? A more productive competitor offers a higher bid to a better-funded agency, who steamrolls the weak REA and claims the property. Profit wins. Nostalgia loses. Scenario 2, the efficient enforcer ignores the higher bid. Imagine a well-funded enforcement agency receives two offers, one from the rightful owner paying 5 units, and another from a far more productive rival offering 20. If the agency honors the lower-paying client, they suffer lower profit, face higher defense costs, risk fighting rival firms who do take the higher bid. They'd be selecting ideological martyrdom over market survival. In short, no one stays in business doing that. ANCAP theory breaks in both directions. Owners can't pay. Defenders can't justify defending them. The only consistent logic is to follow the highest bid, both in defense and ownership. A ridiculous standard. This lack of internal consistency reveals something deeper. ANCAPs have never fully separated capitalism from democracy. They still think in democratic terms, sacred rights, procedural legitimacy, subjective preferences, just without ballots. Their system is infected with the same delusions. Moral ownership replaces majority rule, and restitution replaces taxation. The only thing missing is a voting booth. If markets determine who gets to defend property, they should determine who owns it. Anything else is arbitrary. But ancaps refuse this consistency because it destroys their faith in subjective rights. They want market competition for protection, feudal squatting for possession. They believe defense should be earned, but ownership should be inherited. They trust the market to select the best bodyguard, then hand him to a client who can't pay, can't produce, and can't adapt. That's not property rights. That's just protecting dead capital out of nostalgia. Evolutionary capitalism's correction. In evolutionary capitalism, this contradiction disappears. Defense and ownership follow the same logic. Bids determine allocation. Reputation reflects productivity. Enforcement is guided by expected return. If someone can outbid you on the basis of future output, the capital goes to them. Period. No magical claims. No relic rights. Just evolution doing its job. Ancapism's double standard breaks because it tries to have its cake and defend it too. But the market doesn't care who touched the cake first. It cares who can bake more of them. And evolutionary capitalism brings the oven.